I love that somehow in your head you think that me criticizing Fox News propaganda makes me a Joe Biden backer. Like, y'all realize just because we don't worship your cult leader doesn't mean that we have to worship a different cult leader. Most of us aren't in a cult, dude. But I have a feeling I won't be able to articulate that in a way you'll understand, so I'm not going to try. I do, however, want to address your accusation up here that I live off of the government, which is almost certainly a confession from somebody like you. It's always a common thread, you know? I mean, you even said it in the comment thread. So many words. You said that if I don't fondle myself to the thought of Trump, like some people, then it's because I live off government cheese. When this whole assertion that people who don't vote conservative automatically must be welfare queens is a fucking joke, dude. First, a disclaimer, though. There is absolutely nothing wrong with a little help from the government to keep your head above water. All welfare in this country is corporate welfare, and if you need a little help because capitalism has failed you, that's okay. Something that you'd think our commenter here would completely understand, since statistically, Trump voters receive more welfare than anybody else. See, the base of the Republican Party is non-college educated white people. 60% of them vote Republican. Ironically, the overwhelming majority of welfare recipients are, wait for it, non-college educated whites. And like, seriously, that's not a fucking surprise. Any one of us who lives in rural America knows more people than we don't who are on or have been on some sort of government assistance. Childcare assistance, healthcare assistance, disability is a big one, housing assistance, heating assistance, money for updating appliances and windows, nutritional assistance, substance abuse assistance. The list goes on and on and on. And all the while, half those people are bitching about other people receiving government handouts. Irony's dead and y'all fucking killed it. Since almost half the people on welfare are statistically the same people who vote Republican, maybe that's not who you're talking about. Maybe you were talking about Republican leadership, the fiscally responsible bootstrappers. Let me just check the facts here. 13 of the 15 most federally dependent states, they're all Republican run. And of the 10 states that pay more in federal taxes than they receive in federal aid, 8 of them are democratically run. You ever stop to think that maybe people on the left vote the way they do simply because they're sick and tired of having to go to work and pay taxes to support a bunch of lazy fucking conservatives living off the government teat, all while bitching about the welfare they'd go bankrupt without? You know, maybe you should just pull yourself up by your bootstraps. Stop expecting a goddamn handout all the time, huh? But since we know that'll never happen, could you at least stop being dicks to the less fortunate and be just a little less of a hypocrite? That'd be great.